different entities. Chad worked on implementing some of those fields.
Angela, Byron, and Melissa Anderson got together several weeks ago and decided to pull together a sprint to upgrade Drupal.org to 7. Now, it came about because at the beginning of the year, the association had multiple objectives of making Drupal.org better for developers, contributors, and site builders and architects. We wanted ways that they can engage more on the website, as well as find modules faster, better documentation, better organization, etc. And after looking at all the initiatives that we wanted to do, we found that one of the impediments was that we weren't on Drupal 7 yet, and we wanted to get to 7.
That's sort of the reason for us all getting together, but it's actually pretty cool because each team is sort of finding out those things that help enable the community to be better, and is trying to focus on solving a bunch of other issues sort of related to it, and it's been really productive.
Moving Drupal.org to Drupal 7 isn't as straightforward as it sounds, because it's not just Drupal.org. We have a lot of people in the infrastructure team. We have multiple servers that feed the over 2 million unique people that visit Drupal.org every month, and the 5 terabytes of data that's sent out. We have Git repositories for tens of thousands of projects and sandboxes. We have a design that needs to work on browsers and large widescreens and tiny little 3.5-inch mobile screens. We have a project system that has to work for over 17,000 developers and all of their projects and their issues and their bugs reports and their feature requests.
Seeing the interaction between the humans that I usually see as blue nicknames on the internet, that solves a lot of problems. So I've seen a lot of personal interactions going on that's really been neat to see, these people that really only know each other from online getting together in the room and sort of meeting each other and finding out how they work and becoming great friends. I mean, that's always really cool to see as a community person.
These names that we all encounter them in one way or another online, but it's not that often where everyone gets together. And even DrupalCon has gotten so large now that it's really hard to have time.
Well, I guess in terms of code, the most exciting part of the sprint to right now in code form would be what I'm seeing happen around the project module and what they're working on there, because they're not just looking at upgrading it in place and going, oh, okay, that's what we have, and upgrading it. They're really looking at a revamp, and they're truly looking at how people use the issue queue at the same time.
If I had to summarize it, it'd basically be turning the issue queue from basically just kind of a list of comments where people go back and forth to really making it about the issue. So taking the stuff above the fold and making that so it's essentially a one-stop shop for anyone who's I'm having this problem, or I want to fix this problem, or wherever they're coming from, be able to find everything they need in one place and really push that information above the fold as being a curated thing by the community, almost like a wiki of here's all the information related to this problem. Let's all work together to curate it and get it so that it's useful for other people.
That's the core of our community, are those 17,000 plus developers that work in that issue queue every day. And if we can make their lives easier by just 5 seconds or 10 seconds, that's huge over time.
And really making it so that when someone comes in, they are able to have all the information that they need in order to proceed, either solving their problem or helping us solve the problem, regardless of where they're coming from. The goal is to get the port done by Munich, DrupalCon Munich, which is in August. I'm cautiously optimistic we could get it done kind of way before that. We'll see. I don't want to commit to that, especially on video.
To help us with that challenge and to participate, Drupal-infrastructure in IRC, jump in, the issue queue, just getting on to Drupal.org, going to the project, the Drupal.org project, jumping into the issue queue, finding something that you're passionate about, that you have skills in, jumping in and tackling it. Grab the issue, take ownership, submit a patch, help us out.
We're expecting to have sandboxes for anyone that wants one, so if anyone you want to help out, get yourself a Drupal 7 sandbox. You'll be able to have that.
We're hoping to rely on the community a lot for some of the more low-hanging fruit please and just kind of work together, get this cranked out so that once the D7 upgrade's done, we can do all kinds of other things.